In section 8.4, we are going to talk about probability, and we will talk about different situations of probability throughout the homework. And the one that I'm going to focus on in the notes right now is probability if you roll 2 dice. So what that means is you take 2 dice, you roll them, you look at them, and you have, like, for example, you could have like a gray die and a white die. So the gray one could show a 1 and the white one could show a 1. Or the gray one could be a 1 and the white one could be a 2. And so all of the possible things that could happen all the way up to 6 and 6 are here. So you could see that, you could have a 6 and a 1 or a 1 and a 6. And those are different because they are 2 different dice. So let's go ahead and work through our examples. It says, what's the probability of when rolling 2 fair dice that the sum is 12? Well, if you have a sum, that means you're adding 2 things together. So you'd have to go through each of these 36 possibilities and look for which ones add up to 12. When I look at these, I know that 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. I'm going to go through and just write all the sums in pink highlighter right above them. 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I did find only one. That last one would be a 12. So I would say the probability of rolling a 12, there's one set, or one way to do that, over, this is 6, and this is 6. So 6 times 6, there's a total of 36 possibilities when you roll 2 dice. So the bottom number is 36. Now what's the probability of an 11? I did find a couple of 11s. An 11 here and an 11 here. So there's 2 of them out of the total 36. That can be reduced to 1 over 18. We'll move on, number 10, or number 3, sum of 10. If you roll 2 dice and look, it could be 6 and 4, 5 and 5, or 4 and 6. There are 3 ways for you to roll 2 dice, add them up, and get 10. So it'd be 3 out of 36. Reduces to 1/12. Next we'll do 9, 6 and 3, 5 and 4, 4 and 5, 3 and 6. So there's 4 ways to get a 9. That reduces to 1/9. Moving on, sum of 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 ways to get an 8. 5 out of 36, not reducible. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 ways to get a 7. 6 over 36 is 1/6. How can you get a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ways to get a 30 or to get a 6. 5, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to get a 5. Reduces to 1/9. 4, there's 3 ways to get a 4. Reduces to 1/12. 3, there's only 2 ways to get a 3. That reduces to 1/18. 2, there's 1 way to get a 2, and that would be snake eyes, 1 and 1. So 1 out of 36. And last one, there are no ways to get a 1, because if you have 2 dice, you can't get a 1. So that one would just be 0.